Movement of the basketball to the opposite side of the floor. Plus, remember, big three-point shooting team.
Beautiful pass, Chuck Person down inside.
As possible.
Indiana, very high-octane offensive team. Another inside pass from Miller, down from two.
We mean, Bagley must keep Williams under control.
Boston has not missed a field goal.
Great steal. Look at this.
Miller lightning fast.
Clean up the sloppiness in the backcourt area, but they are famous for turnovers.
Miller is 4. Bagley misses that one. He'll usually knock down that 17-footer. Miller for 3. Indiana.
Vintage. McCann. Up and under rebound. Here they are.
That's what it. Parrish on the double team. Has it stripped away. Vern Fleming did the job.
When you cause the turnover, you've got to make them pay.
There's Miller.
Oh, yes. Right on the money on that guy. Nice pass. There it is, the 3.
At the buzzer, count it.
Excellent job. Once he got accustomed to the pace.
McCloud. 9:13 to go, third quarter. Boston by 2 following the Indiana timeout. Miller pitches to McCloud. That's a 3. This quarter, Boston by 8.
It's a critical time right now for these people. Everything is too long of a shot. Great defense. Shot block that time by Davis.
McCloud cans the back injury. D. Brown also not playing for Boston tonight. He's out with a viral infection in the sinuses. Miller on the drive and the reverse falls, and it's 1-0.
Rutilantes de este curso baloncestístico 96-97. Rice, un tirador enorme. Jackson subiendo el balón en campo ya de Charlotte Hornets. Balón para Reggie Miller, para...
Buenos de Dave Cowens en su primera temporada como técnico de los Hornets. Ya había sido entrenador jefe en una época, Charlotte, pero ya digo, merced a la defensa y ese juego ofensivo del carril, parciales para Charlotte, que han conseguido igualar y meterse de lleno en el partido otra vez. No ha podido jugar en los 3 últimos encuentros, pero ha sido un habitual en las rotaciones de Dave Cowens esta temporada. Cuando son 2 equipos en los que predomina habitualmente la defensa, ¿no? Ellos se han dedicado a anotar, se enfada Del Curry con Reggie Miller. Ya ha debido decir algo.
Algo sí. Algo la
bueno, estas escenas son bastante habituales en este final de temporada.
Que hablar, Algo ha tenido que hablar.
Ahí le dice... Sí. Esto fue en la jugada anterior, en el ataque de Charles, que se ha ganado ya el billetes consecutivamente han colgado en los últimos años en la NBA.
Ataque para Fred Hoiberg. Balón para Travis Bex. Balón para Reggie Miller. Reggie. Tantísima en Charlotte. Lo repetimos. Y ahí estamos viendo fantástico Reggie Miller. Oh, yeah. Buen triple.
Puntos procedentes de pérdidas de balón de los Pacers para los Hornets.
Reggie.
Era de los pivots más bajos de la competición y que sin embargo era un habitual del All-Star. Ya hemos dicho, entre los 50 mejores jugadores de la historia.
Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller. Ahí sigue Miller. 38 va a cumplir Ricky Pierce en agosto. Pierce.
Es otro más de los que cumplen.
Para Diva Pena, Maxi Box. Balón para... Lo ha perdido ahí. Oh.
Malik Rose.
Malik Rose. Travis Bex. Se va a parar Travis Bex. Balón para Reggie Miller. Reggie para Fred Hoiberg. Hoiberg de afuera adentro. Buena la balón al final para Hoiberg. Hoiberg para Travis Bex. Travis Bex para Reggie Miller. De afuera adentro, Miller, canasta.
Reggie Miller, por supuesto. En esta ocasión lo hizo perfecto, yéndose en la primera finta de Ha habido técnica para Vlado Divac.
Técnica para los Pacers. Jugando Mark Jackson. Jackson para Reggie Miller. Mark Jackson jugando para Hoiberg. Atención, ahí está Mark Jackson para Reggie Miller. Tambores de guerra. El balón en ataque ya para Mark Jackson haciendo los patitos.
O incluso empatar con un triple. Bueno, ya ha empatado, encima le han hecho falta. Y tiene opción de poner por delante a su equipo. Lo que ha hecho Mitch y opción de parte de lo que llevamos de temporada, en la cual tiene un promedio de más de 30. 8 de 10 en los triples, Reggie.
Madre mía. Vamos a ver ese balón que recibe Rick Smith para Hoiberg.
His right hand actually crosses over his left when he snaps. I've never seen a great shooter be able to do this, but watch his right hand cross his body in front of his left. Reggie's not even going to take his warm-up off here. Oh, air ball by Marley. 2 out of 5 for Reggie, and he got the money ball.
Marley's only 1 for 5.
Reggie's in a nice rhythm. Reggie gets both money balls, and he gets 3 out of 5 in that rack, and he's in a very smooth rhythm right now. Very effortless shot.
Everything with Marley is herky-jerky. Nothing is smooth.
Reggie gets the money ball and 3 out of 5 in that rack also.
Oh, Marley caught that money ball. He needed that. See, he's all over. He's long, he's to the right, he's to the left.
Reggie's got plenty of time here. He's in a nice rhythm. He's made 1 out of 3. Make that 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. Here's the money ball. 3 out of 5 in the last rack.
Marley missed all 5. Not your definition of him was perfect. Where at the other end, Reggie Miller is 10th in the league. He always shoots over 40%.
Dan Marley only 9. He will not advance. Reggie Miller with 17 probably will, as we take a look at Reggie Miller again.
Listen, Reggie's doing the Larry Bird, keeping his sweatshirt, keeping the sweatsuit top on.
That's what I said. He didn't even take his jersey off yet. I mean, just...
Charles, why did you never enter this three-point competition?
Oh, they wouldn't let me.
19 and Chuck Person with 16, and next up is the man who never met.
Guys really like to shoot on the floor. Let's see if this trend continues, or maybe on the other side he picks it up this time. Now that's an effortless shot too, Hubie. I'm not so sure that he's been in the competition before, and he slowed himself down. Hubie, as you said before, look at his right hand now as it crosses over his left. Hubie, have you ever seen anybody shoot the ball like that with that kind of accuracy?
That's right. You would think that the ball would spin out on him.
Or it would also go right on you, but here's this great finish.
But you could see he was hurrying a tad too much in station 1 and 2.
But did not panic, and his experience, I think, helped him get himself on track. He had that shot clock in his head.
And he Here we go. Reggie Miller has to beat 17 to be the 1995 AT&T Long Distance Shootout champion.
Let's see if Reggie can give us one of those game 6 before game.
You've done it 4 times. Second time you've been in the finals. What happened? We mentioned at the beginning, possibly rushing a little bit, drifting.
Yeah, I probably drifted a little bit on the first rack, but I caught my composure in the next few racks. I just couldn't put the red, white, and blue balls down. I made a lot of the other regular shots, but I think Lee did a good job, because if I really got that coin toss, I was going to try to go first. So he made the right decision.
Maybe you needed a New York Knick in your face and Spike Lee on the sidelines.
Yeah, maybe I should have flown him in for this special occasion.
Well, good luck tomorrow. The first Pacer to ever start an All-Star game.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Najmniej. Penny Hardaway. Po rzucie Hardawaya prowadzenie wzrastające drużyny. Już ciągła relacja z 3. i 4. kwarty. Indiana w tym sezonie gra bardzo dobrze. Przed tym meczem 32 zwycięstwa, 19 porażek. Skutecznie zbiera Antonio Davis. Jeszcze raz do Millera. Nie przez... Tutaj w akcji przeciwko Andersonowi. Nie do zatrzymania, nieskutecznie, ale w drugiej fazie piłka znalazła. Tu lekko sobie pomógł łokciem, odepchnął. Nie dostaje piłek. Mekki. I jeszcze raz Reggie Miller. I ciągle ta walka o prowadzenie. Raz jeden zespół prowadzi, raz drugi. Teraz szansa na nieco większe tych strat. Już 11 ma Orlando. Tylko 6 Indiana. W drugiej połowie 11 punktów i świetna skuteczność. Wtedy wybrany był 6. graczem ligi. Miller nie biega już tak wiele jak w tamtym sezonie. Nie szuka sobie aż tak.
A big game in the overtime win in Madison Square Garden on Sunday. Mark Jackson, Reggie Miller. Left open the rotation, Dale Davis. They kick it back outside. Here's Chris Mullin. Kicks it back to Reggie Miller. 6. Dale Davis, his first, team second.
Well, the Pacers are out running early. They want to get as many easy shots as possible, as does the Knicks. And the other reason they're running is because of turnovers. And that is a problem with the Knicks in this series. They have really struggled turning over the ball.
Throughout the 1990s.
All the time, why does it still work? Well, because he can shoot the basketball. That's why it works.
Mullen misses with that one. Here's the run from the corner. That's out. Dale Davis, 17 feet away. It's about 14 feet beyond his range. From the corner.
He doesn't need much room, and just by moving, Allen Houston, that little space is the reason Miller makes that shot on Rick Smits. And that little bit of help right there gives Reggie Miller enough room to get the shot off. You can't forget about Reggie Miller.
Oakley picks him up. Jackson, beautiful pass.
On the other end, his passes lead to great shots.
Jackson off the dribble. Spin move, kicks it out to Miller over Starks. Yes,
that's a great example. And this is what I talk about. If you're going to trap Reggie Miller on the pick and roll, if Rick Smits is setting the pick, Patrick Ewing has to get there a little quicker, which is tough.
Nope. Rebound, Jackson, Indiana. Mullen at the other end. Missed it, but there was Reggie Miller. An elimination contest, and the Pacers have won only one of those. There's Miller for 3. Deadly! See the guard comparison this evening?
Early, Reggie Miller gets off late. I think if he had his choice.
Giles gets it out to John Starks. Pump fake, backs up for 3. Blocked by Reggie Miller. Houston. Reggie Miller, and it's going to be Allen Houston.
This is the second time that Reggie Miller has done a nice job guarding Allen Houston on the post. I think
5 seconds to go in the quarter. Giles for Starks. Blocked by Reggie Miller. Second block in the last 2 minutes as he flew by. Miller with the block.
Sí, han empezado con algún que otro problema defensivo y también con una gira por el oeste que les ha hecho perder 2 partidos.
Vean el robo de balón ahí de Reggie Miller. Reggie, 31, wanted, se busca.
Ellos han perdido.
Defensivo para Rick Smith, el balón para Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller en campo de Indiana Pacers.
Triple sensacional, recibiendo además la falta de Eddie Jones.
Vean ahí, un killer. Esto de una cheerleader que ha dicho, madre mía, ha hecho un gestito así con la cabeza, el cuello así ligeramente. Miller se busca. Reggie Miller, uno de los más rápidos del oeste americano. Camino del primer minuto, tercer cuarto, lanzamiento. 90-87 en el marcador, balón para Reggie Miller para Travis Best. Mi amigo, 92%. En lo que llevamos va a ser el hombre que el año pasado ya pasó,
sí.
Frente a Chicago, que era el hombre Reggie Indiana Pacers.
Vamos a ver repetida.
Sí, es tremendo, es espectacular.
Cómo entra,
es increíble.
Cómo deja las...
En el foul, Inglewood, cámara, acción, silencio, se rueda. 3 puntos arriba.
Him fade away on that. He extended, hands to the basketball, made Malone go back a little bit further, launch it a little bit higher.
All right, Reggie has come out shooting. Larry Bird was telling us earlier that Reggie seems to hesitate too much after receiving the ball instead of simply catching and shooting. And Miller for 3. Well, Reggie Miller.
The rebound. We don't want to get any elbow violations.
Miller for 3. Yes. Oh, Reggie Miller.
And don't let him work his way down. A little deflection, which will lead to the transition score for Reggie Miller.
Nicely done again by Mark. Miller shooting for 3.
There's one of those examples we talked about in the open. The defensive player is back.
Ostertag. Oh, he threw it away. Miller very alert to come up with the steal.
Steal outlet pass, but be sure that your teammate is open when you do that. There's Miller stepping in with the steal, and now the 2 points. Ostertag just...
Miller working on Hornacek. Hornacek digging in. Oh, Reggie with the spin and hits. Goes to the pull-up. Reggie Miller has been on fire. The team here in Utah. Miller on a quick release for 3. And a stare down with someone.
There's no hesitation here. There's the first screen on the baseline. Here comes the second, third screen. Quick catch, get your feet set, the releases up, and he knows he's got the groove. There's the stare, looking back for Spike. Unfortunately, we're not in Madison Square Garden.
Now in overtime again, the final score. The Indiana Pacers 100, the Utah Jazz 75. Cheryl Miller, Mike Fratello on hand. I'm Marv Albert. We say goodnight from Salt Lake City. Coming up next, inside the NBA with Ernie.
The Orlando Magic now joining a
square. Allen. Intercepted by Miller. Rose. Miller for 3.
Moves beautifully without the ball, and then Jalen Rose on that controversial non-call. Everybody backing up. Actually looked like Irvin Johnson ran over his own teammate, freeing up. Use that shot clock in the sidelines as your ally.
Miller for 3. Well, there's a big shot for Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller, though, finding the zone, sensing that Miller, with the shot clock running out, he needs to put more pressure on Reggie Miller at that.
Miller fires the 3. The basket for Jeff Foster.
And you know, Reggie Miller, he is going to be looking to strike from deep, and he's going to burst.
Miller, the league's leading free throw shooter, better than 90%. Timeouts during a playoff telecast in regular season. The timeouts 10 to 11. Lynch's pass through the lane, deflected, and another Indiana steal. Rose. Start Iverson. He slips past him. Jalen ahead to Miller. Miller against McKee. Lays it in. Shots he's taken. Miller, the fake on McKee. A 2-point attempt is there.
Really, the defensive energy that they're applying against Reggie Miller. Miller is always a great guy at playing without the basketball. McKee is too late coming around the screen. He's got to be up closer to Reggie Miller and his speed. Just think if you'd have that in your game.
My game was close to non-existent. Moving at a torrid clip toward a benching. Well, whether he is Edgar Bergen or Charlie McCarthy, he's on the bench either way. Here's Miller bouncing, firing, hitting.
Officials are nocturnal as well, and these morning games have got them a little on edge, but you can see the bump, the fade.
Connects on. Miller has scored 15. He thought he should have had a chance for his 16th.
Well, that did come up dry.
The whistle, the basket for Reggie.
Patience and good execution as they find Miller down on the baseline and into George Lynch to draw.
Game 2 in Philadelphia. He shot 93% for the year to lead the league.
Go to the line.
He shot 5 of 18.
Yeah, but the answer's effect on the game.
76ers with Eric Snow taking it all the way and Foster blocking it from behind. Reggie spots up. Reggie again. And he was fouled there.
Well, Reggie, quickly. Bob, I've seen you moving toward the edge of your seat. You're into this game.
Left on the team from the squad he inherited.
And he had some talented play and a huge opening third quarter. And then Reggie Miller from long distance continuing to dial in. And another one-shot opportunity. Here come the Sixers on a break.
Eric Snow trying to finish it, but an offense. Reggie, the fake and the shot.
Are always talking about not being able to get away with things, but a good pop, a good nice little forearm in the chest of Eric Snow gets Miller that extra step. I see if Brown makes an adjustment. See, Mutombo can't stay in the lane because McKee is outside. Miller. but he drops in a dime from long distance, and Reggie Miller returns to the fray with this. Pacers looking for Miller.
Here he is.
Reggie Miller all the way. The 76ers say he stepped out of bounds, but
Sixer ball from the side.
On the mismatch, but Crozier goes back at him the other way. Smits releases to Miller. Over Grant. And Indiana with possession. Chance to take the lead for the first time. Miller, he's open. He fires. He hits. The NBA. So the Pacers hustle back to take the lead over Detroit. Timeout at the Fieldhouse. On many occasions have just found ways to win, and they have to dig deep to find another here tonight, and that's off. Crozier rips it away.
Great interior defense by the Pacers.
Miller on the run. Open as Rose. The left hand goes up and hold on. Jackson had intended that for Miller. Leitner goes in.
Oh, wow.
Leitner again, stripped by Miller.
He and William both really get off the floor.
3 seconds to shoot. Miller. Yeah. Counts the 8th leading scorer in the league, who averages 23 a game. And the Pacers just come at you. So Stackhouse has his first foul in the NBA from the foul line. Reggie, who led the league last year.
The first half of play, but Rick really never got established. Let's see if they can get him going here early in the third quarter.
Stackhouse. Smits elbows his way in. And there's Miller pulling his output of the entire first half. Jackson on the steal. Fires it ahead to Miller. He stops. He guns. He's the sudden now opened it up to 14. 5:01 to go. Reggie Miller. Long ball. A little more with less pressure. Remember in Detroit the other night, 2.5 minutes ago he hits the 3, a minute ago hits the 2 to make it a 7-point game.
Sembra invece in calo e anche a gennaio sembra aver colpito il cosiddetto rookie wall. Altro rimbalzista vastamente sottovalutato. Tinsley con il passaggio per il 5-4 dopo quasi 3 minuti di gioco nel primo quarto. Tinsley dal palleggio per l'uscita di Miller. Rimbalzi sono un grosso problema per Detroit, che non ha tanta statura, non ha tanti specialisti, e ha un giocatore come Wallace, signore, 91% abbondante.
Esatto, 2 delle ultime 3 stagioni
venendo dalla panchina, e rimane uno dei panchinari più importanti di questi Pistons, a oltre 23 minuti di media. Rose, Best sul lato debole, esce dal blocco di Bender un paio di volte, la palla rimane sul lato forte, 1 contro 1 di Miller, i suoi classi, ma senz'altro senza bassi.
Se potessi dire una cattiveria, sembra una squadra allenata estremamente bene da un allenatore non particolarmente simpatico.
Non da tutti 8, ecco.
Esatto, che però ti rimette in sesto e puoi andare poi a un'università statale, Iowa State.
Ti mette una mano Jalen Rose, sale di colpi in maniera notevole questa partita. Travis Best, bene per Miller da 3, il 3 di Ben Wallace, e poi il recupero perfezionato da Stackhouse. Che giocata di Wallace, finta di Stackhouse, che sono in questa situazione. Aiuta il recupero ben eseguito da Wallace sul pick and roll per Reggie Miller, con lui è accoppiato John Barry. Arresto, tiro di Miller precedente che li ha visti i protagonisti. Poi Rogers che fa viaggiare la palla, che va per evitare di farlo. Il fallo però ancora una volta milita sul 167, tira effettivamente per sbagliare. Poi devono fare i conti con situazioni del genere. C'è gente, non so, Shaquille O'Neal che prova in...
With 31.7 on the clock, Reggie Miller got his half second. Here's the 3. Got it! Wallace has 1 foul. Rasheed Wallace picked up the earlier one. O'Neal leaves it out to Miller as he slips. Reggie on a flying 15-footer. Can't get it to drop, and neither team can find it in the first 2 minutes.
No, they really can't. Detroit has to find a way of attacking the basket a little bit more and getting to the foul line. Now, they've attacked it twice,
they have,
but they've come up 0 for 2.
Larry Brown said, I think he was just trying to have the agony go a little longer that we were going to lose the ball game.
Well, the locusts come around every once out of 17.
That's right.
They're doing exactly what Larry Brown wants them to do. Be more patient, offensively, attack the basket.
Reggie Miller got an opening. Knocked it down to get a streaking Rip Hamilton, but Foster's quick hands forced the turnover. Reggie Miller, a 3 en route, got it!
He's the best player in this half.
There's the bench, and it's all Okur with 9. O'Neal.
But here it is. Okur shows Tayshaun Prince had his back to the play and reacted late. See, Prince was supposed to be there, got there late because he didn't see the ball. You must see the ball when you're playing defense.
So maybe it's going to be more like first one to 70. Rick thought first one to 60.
Earlier, Brad, with Chauncey. Chauncey Billups has a huge advantage. So what they're trying to get Chauncey to do is play the team game, throw it inside. Test is really struggling with Prince's length.
Reggie is 4 for 4 from the stripe tonight. Make it 5 for 5. Oh, Reggie. I don't know. Lindsey Hunter's on Reggie Miller right now. That's a matchup we haven't seen yet. There might be another rub coming here someplace to get Reggie open. Or maybe he'll try to create it himself right here. The shot goes.
The offense was broke. Reggie Miller knew he had an advantage. He took advantage of Lindsey Hunter's size. He was able to get that shot off. And like Reggie Miller said, he didn't need much room.
Now Reggie's asking the crowd for maybe just a little bit more noise. I think he got it. Still going to see a lot more Anthony Johnson, much like we did in the first half. Reggie Miller got it.
He's complaining about right here. This is both guys tangled up. The guy who was really watching it was Jimmy Clark. The guy who was maybe out of position a little bit was Tom Washington, and he made the call. That's what Larry's complaining about.
Reggie Miller, 7 for 7 from the free throw line tonight. Rasheed Wallace works baseline against Foster. Ben Wallace had his hand on it, but Tinsley came out of the pile with it. And he's hurt.
But more importantly, Reggie Miller is fouled again. The one guy you cannot foul in this game is Reggie Miller, and he's going to the line again, getting them 2 easy buckets. Not a foul, but I can guarantee you it hurts. The bigger play is that's the second time that Reggie Miller is being allowed to go to the line without any clock moving.
Shot. Here is the second-year man out of Iowa State. Reggie missed his first, didn't pull the trigger on the second, but Tinsley will.
Minutes. We'll show you the footage in a second. But Isaiah Thomas was actually driving the lane. This is against New Jersey. Jason Collins flying.
Petit. Pacers have numbers the other way. Reggie faked it, took it, turned in a foul.
On the dribble drive, he's going to watch right here. Jump, that was just a foul, man. He loves to jump into people. And I'll tell you another thing he does, too. He's so gangly that when you of the Pacers, and he said he's one of those guys, the more minutes he gets, the better flow he gets into, and the better he plays. And he can use a pretty good sporting family right there. Reggie, Cheryl, maybe the best female basketball player of all time. Yep. Daryl.
Nice find by Mark Blount, J.R. Bremer, Walter McCarty all in off the Boston bench. Tinsley, the defense.
Well, he just can't. There's been 3 or 4 shots that normally go for him. Just can't get him down.
Reggie for 2. Reggie up top with the 2. Make the 3, got the 2. Miller crashed the glass to keep it alive. Reggie retees for 3.
Gonna find the pump fake. The miss, that's okay. Big fella's gonna get it. Tee me back up. Woo.
And being so tough, guys.
Michelle, his focus here is on cue, getting to the finals in 2000 and getting so close, wants to get one more taste of it before it's all. And Reggie is taking the shots when they need them and doing a little bit more of the little things because at age 37, the clock is ticking on his career.
Tiene ahora sentado en el banquillo y lo que hay fuera y lo que está jugando. Denver y frente a Phoenix, pero ha tenido que ser de traca. Pues claro. Pero bueno, el año pasado...
administrativos más que nada.
Sí, sí.
Y que eso le pudo retener a la hora de decir quién era.
Pero al final se descubrieron que era el técnico de...
Sí, sí. Pues llamaron a un superior y al final venía su nombre en el permiso.
Reggie Miller. Tiempo de Miller. Artés. Mete ese balón ahí. Canasta. Fantástico. Digo, en pleno mes de junio y terminas helado. Terminas totalmente helado de frío. ¡Ey! Debe ser checo, no sé, decente, El lanzamiento de Castlmanía, el balón a las manos de Mason, otra vez el balón en ataque, ¿para quién? Para Tim Thomas. Trataba de meter el balón Cassell para Anthony Mason, balón en ataque ya para Jamal Tinsley, que pase, que manoletina, canasta. De balones para Castlmanía, lanzamiento de Cassell, la tocó Anthony Mason y al final ese balón se lo va a llevar Reggie Miller.
Bueno.
Tenemos ahí, ¿no? Yo he recibido varios emails.
En honor a Boykins, que jugó muy bien ayer contra que va engordando otra vez.
Para Reggie Miller.
En Sportmanía a partir de las 2:15 con el...
Conference. Immer noch eine gute Ausgangsposition für die Playoffs, aber eben nicht. Schöne Aktion. Und das ist ungewohnt, dass die Kings über einen so langen Zeitraum eine so schlechte Quote hinlegen und dann das erfahren sie nach einer kurzen Pause. Training manchmal 40 Dreier hintereinander, wohlgemerkt ohne Fehlversuch. NBA-Saison, 16 Jahre bei den Pacers. Und der Steal. Schöner Fastbreak, abgeschlossen. In der Geschichte der NBA. Verteidigt. Es wird vielen Bällen einfach mal nachgegangen. Und
off screens. You don't want Hedo running through 3 or 4 screens chasing Reggie Miller all night long.
For his career, he averages just under 19. He's shooting 84% from...
Exactly.
Of course, easier said than done. Turkoglu, they kept coming at him and finally knock it away and steal it. Tinsley with it. Gives off to Miller for the left-hand layup.
That was Ron Artest's steal. Right? Steal and just makes his presence known. Watch him reach behind there. He knocks the ball away from Turkoglu. And guess what? Jamal Tinsley, when you pick up that paper in the morning, he'll get credited with that steal. But puts it right into Turkoglu's jaw.
Parker has it slapped away on the drive, and Tinsley feeds Miller. Got down the floor quickly, and an exciting start to this one as it's 14-13, Spurs by 1. Spurs basketball will continue after these messages from Diamond Shamrock. O'Neal, blocked by Rose. Duncan claims it. Kick out, stolen by Miller. Harrington.
On a stand when they needed to stop.
The desire accomplished is sweet to the soul.